current monarch of the UK? A. Queen Elizabeth II. B. King George VII. C. King Charles III. D. King William V. Answer: C. King Charles III. Charles III is the current monarch, having ascended to the throne on September 8, 2022. Question 2. What date did King Charles III ascend to the throne? A. September 8, 2020. B. September 8, 2022. C. September 8, 2021. D. September 8, 2019. Answer: B. September 8, 2022. King Charles III ascended to the throne on September 8, 2022, following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth II. Question 3. Who is the current Prime Minister of the UK? A. Boris Johnson. B. Theresa May. C. David Cameron. D. Rishi Sunak. Answer: D. Rishi Sunak. Rishi Sunak has been serving as the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom since 2022. Question 4. What are the 4 countries that make up the United Kingdom? A. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. B. England, Scotland, Ireland, Wales. C. England, Scotland, Wales, Great Britain. D. Scotland, Wales, Ireland, Northern Ireland. Answer: A. England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. These are the 4 countries that constitute the United Kingdom. Question 5. What is the difference between the UK and Great Britain? A. No difference, just different names. B. The UK includes Northern Ireland, Great Britain does not. C. Great Britain includes Northern Ireland, the UK does not. D. The UK is larger than Great Britain. Answer: B. The UK includes Northern Ireland, Great Britain does not. Great Britain comprises only England, Scotland, and Wales. Question 6. What flower is traditionally associated with England? A. Daffodil. B. Rose. C. Thistle. D. Shamrock. Answer: traditionally associated with England and is also its national flower. Question 7. What flower is a symbol of Scotland? A. Rose. B. Daffodil. C. Thistle. D. Shamrock. Answer: C. Thistle. The thistle is a national symbol and flower of Scotland. Question 8. What is the national flower of Wales? A. Rose. B. Daffodil. C. Thistle. D. Shamrock. Answer: B. Daffodil. The daffodil is the national flower of Wales, along with the leek. Question 9. What is the patron saint of Ireland and what day is celebrated in his honour? A. Saint Andrew, November 30. B. Saint David, March 1. C. Saint Patrick, March 17. D. Saint George, April 23. Answer: C. Saint Patrick, March 17. Saint Patrick is the patron saint of Ireland, and March 17 is celebrated as Saint Patrick's Day. Question 10. What is the capital city of the UK? A. Manchester. B. London. C. Edinburgh. D. Belfast. Answer: B. London. London is the capital city of the United Kingdom. Question 11. What are the devolved administrations within the UK? A. England, Scotland, Wales. B. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. C. England, Northern Ireland, Wales. D. Scotland, Wales, Great Britain. Answer B. Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. These parts of the UK have devolved administrations with varying powers. Question 12. How often are general elections held in the UK? A. Every 4 years. B. Every 5 years. C. Every 6 years. D. When the Prime Minister decides. Answer B. Every 5 years. UK general elections are typically held every 5 years. Question 13. What is the minimum voting age in UK general elections? A. 16 years. B. 17 years. C. 18 years. D. 21 years. Answer C. 18 years. The minimum voting age in UK general elections is 18. Question 14. What is the name of the UK's national anthem? A. God Save the Queen. B. Rule Britannia. C. Jerusalem. D. Land of Hope and Glory. Answer A. God Save the Queen. God Save the Queen is the national anthem of the United Kingdom. Question 15. Where is the official home of the Prime Minister? A. Buckingham Palace. B. Windsor Castle. C. 10 Downing Street. D. The House of Commons. Answer C. 10 Downing Street. The official residence of the Prime Minister of the UK is 10 Downing Street. Question 16. What is the role of the Speaker in the House of Commons? A. To represent the ruling party. B. To debate legislation. C. To preside over debates and maintain order. D. To vote on legislation. Answer C. To preside over debates and maintain order. The Speaker's role is to ensure that debates run smoothly and to maintain order in the House of Commons. Question 17. What is the House of Lords and how do its members acquire their positions? A. Elected House of Parliament. Members are elected. B. Upper House of Parliament. Members are appointed, hereditary or spiritual. C. Lower House of Parliament. Members are elected. D. Advisory Council to the Monarch. Members are appointed by the Prime Minister. Answer B. Upper House of Parliament. Members are appointed, hereditary or spiritual. The House of Lords is the upper chamber of the UK Parliament, with members who are appointed, hereditary peers or bishops. Question 18. How does one become a Member of Parliament, MP? A. By appointment by the Prime Minister. B. By inheritance. C. By election. D. By nomination from the House of Lords. Answer C. By election. MPs are elected by the public in their respective constituencies. Question 19. What is question time in the context of Parliament? A. A quiz show for MPs. B. A scheduled time for MPs to question government officials. C. A debate session for proposed laws. D. Time allocated for the public to question MPs. Answer B. A scheduled time for MPs to question government officials. Question time is a parliamentary session where MPs question the Prime Minister and other cabinet ministers about their work. Question 20. What rights does the Magna Carta guarantee? A. Right to bear arms. B. Right to a fair trial. C. Right to vote. D. Right to freedom of speech. Answer B. Right to a fair trial. The Magna Carta, signed in 1215, is famed for establishing the principle that everyone, including the king, is subject to the law and guarantees the right to a fair trial. Question 21. What was the significance of the Battle of Hastings? A. It ended Roman rule in Britain. B. It resulted in the end of Viking invasions of Britain. C. It marked the beginning of Norman rule in England. D. It was the last successful invasion of Britain. Answer. C. It marked the beginning of Norman rule in England. The Battle of Hastings in 1066 was significant as it led to the Norman conquest of England. Question 22. Who was the first female Prime Minister of the UK? A. Margaret Thatcher. B. Theresa May. Gandhi. Answer. A. Margaret Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher was the first female Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, serving from 1979 to 1990. Question 23. What event is remembered on Guy Fawkes Night? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The end of the English Civil War. C. The Gunpowder Plot of 1605. D. The restoration of the monarchy. Answer. C. Gunpowder Plot of 1605. Guy Fawkes Night commemorates the foiling of the Gunpowder Plot on November 5, 1605, aimed at blowing up the House of Lords. Question 24. What is the significance of the Bill of Rights? 1689. A. It declared the independence of the colonies. B. It established the principles of regular parliaments and free elections. C. It ended the divine right of kings. D. It began the Industrial Revolution. Answer. B. It established the principles of regular parliaments and free elections. The Bill of Rights in 1689 laid down limits on the powers of the Crown and set out the rights of Parliament. Question 25. What does the royal assent signify in the legislative process? A. Approval of legislation by the Prime Minister. B. Final approval of legislation by the monarch. C. Initial approval of proposed legislation by Parliament. D. A public referendum on new laws. Answer. B. Final approval of legislation by the monarch. Royal assent is the final step required for a parliamentary bill to become law, officially approved by the monarch. Question 26. What is the purpose of the state opening of Parliament? A. To announce the dissolution of Parliament. B. To mark the annual meeting of Parliament. C. To elect the Speaker of the House. D. To inaugurate new members of Parliament. Answer. B. To mark the annual meeting of Parliament. The state opening of Parliament is a ceremony that marks the beginning of the parliamentary session. Question 27. What are the main political parties in the UK? A. Conservative, Liberal, Socialist. B. Conservative, Labour, Liberal Democrats. C. Conservative, Democratic, Republican. D. Labour, Green, National. Answer. B. Conservative, Labour, Liberal Democrats. The main political parties in the UK are the Conservative Party, the Labour Party and the Liberal Democrats. Question 28. What is the significance of the Good Friday Agreement? A. It ended World War II. B. It initiated the UK's entry into the European Union. C. It marked the end of the conflict in Northern Ireland. D. It established Scotland's devolution. Answer. C. It marked the end of the conflict in Northern Ireland. The Good Friday Agreement in 1998 was a major political development that helped to end most of the violence of the Troubles in Northern Ireland. Question 29. What is the purpose of the Welsh Assembly? A. To oversee local government in Wales. B. To manage Wales' national defence. C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. D. To promote Welsh culture abroad. Answer. C. To legislate on devolved matters in Wales. The Welsh Assembly, known as the Senedd, has the power to legislate and make decisions on devolved matters in Wales. Question 30. What is the Scottish Parliament and what powers does it have? A. A historical ceremonial body without legislative power. B. The governing body of Scotland, with powers over education and health. C. A part of the UK Parliament representing Scottish interests. D. An advisory council to the UK government. Answer. B. The governing body of Scotland, with powers over education and health. The Scottish Parliament has wide-ranging powers, including in areas like education and health. Question 31. What is the legal system in England and Wales known as? A. Common law. B. Civil law. C. Statutory law. D. Sharia law. Answer. A. Common law. The legal system in England and Wales is based on common law, which relies on case law and judicial precedents. Question 32. What is the significance of the Reform Acts in UK history? A. They granted independence to colonial territories. B. They initiated the UK's industrial development. C. They extended the right to vote to more citizens. D. They formally established the UK. Answer. C. They extended the right to vote to more citizens. The Reform Acts were a series of measures that gradually extended the electoral franchise, notably beginning with the Reform Act of 1832. Question 33. What does the term constitutional monarchy mean? A. The monarch has absolute power. B. Monarchy is a symbolic institution with no real power. C. The monarch's powers are defined and limited by a constitution. D. The monarchy and the constitution are separate. C. The monarch's powers are defined and limited by a constitution. In a constitutional monarchy, like that of the UK, the monarch's role is largely ceremonial, and their powers are regulated by the constitution. Question 34. What role does the Church of England play in UK society? A. It is the primary legislative body. B. It oversees all religious institutions. C. It is the state church, with a role in the ceremonial aspects of the state. D. It manages the UK's educational system. Answer. C. It is the state church, with a role in the ceremonial aspects of the state. The Church of England is the established state church in England, with the monarch as its supreme governor. Question 35. What is meant by the term the Commonwealth? A. A union of states under a single government. B. A political alliance led by the USA. C. A voluntary association of independent, sovereign states, most of which were formerly part of the British Empire. D. A European economic coalition. Answer. C. A voluntary association of independent, sovereign states, most of which were formerly part of the British Empire. The Commonwealth is a political association of 54 member states, nearly all of which are former territories of the British Empire. Question 36. What is the Turner Prize and in which field is it awarded? A. Literature, awarded for novels. B. Music, awarded for compositions. C. Visual arts, awarded for contemporary art. D. Science, awarded for research in physics? Answer C. Visual Arts, awarded for contemporary art. The Turner Prize is a prestigious annual prize presented to a British visual artist, typically in the field of contemporary art. Question 37. Who was William Shakespeare? A. A 20th century British Prime Minister. B. A famous British explorer. C. An English playwright and poet from the Elizabethan era. D. A renowned British scientist. Answer C. An English playwright and poet from the Elizabethan era. William Shakespeare is widely regarded as one of the greatest writers in the English language and the world's preeminent dramatist. Question 38. What is the significance of the Industrial Revolution in the UK? A. It marked the transition to new manufacturing processes. B. It was a period of major constitutional reform. C. It involved the UK's transition from monarchy to democracy. D. It was a cultural movement that included the introduction of parliamentary democracy. Answer A. It marked the transition to new manufacturing processes. The Industrial Revolution was a period from the 18th to the 19th century when major changes in agriculture, manufacturing, mining and transport had a profound effect on the socio-economic and cultural conditions in the UK. Question 39. What event marked the start of the English Civil War? A. The signing of the Magna Carta. B. The execution of Charles I. C. King Charles I's attempt to arrest members of Parliament. D. The Glorious Revolution. Answer C. King Charles I's attempt to arrest members of Parliament. This event in 1642 is often cited as one of the causes that sparked the English Civil War. Question 40. What is the Tower of London historically known for? A. Serving as the main royal residence. B. Being a place of execution and torture. C. Hosting the first Parliament of the UK. D. The birthplace of several British monarchs. Answer B. Being a place of execution and torture. The Tower of London has a grim reputation as a place of torture and death, historically used as a prison and a place of execution for several high-profile inmates. Question 41. What are the crown jewels and where are they housed? A. A collection of ceremonial swords housed at Buckingham Palace. B. A collection of historical documents stored in the British Museum. C. A collection of precious stones kept in the Tower of London. D. A collection of royal garments displayed at Windsor Castle. Answer C. A collection of precious stones kept in the Tower of London. The crown jewels, consisting of regalia and vestments worn by the British monarch, are housed in the Tower of London. Question 42. What does the term British Empire refer to? A. The dominion of Scotland over England and Wales. B. The territories ruled by the Roman Empire within Britain. C. The territories once under British rule and influence, spanning various continents. D. A modern political alliance between Commonwealth countries. Answer C. The territories once under British rule and influence, spanning various continents. The British Empire was the largest empire in history and included colonies, dominions, mandates, and other territories spread across the globe. Question 43. Who was Emmeline Pankhurst? A. A British novelist known for her Victorian-era literature. B. A leading British suffragette who campaigned for women's right to vote. C. The first female Prime Minister of the UK. D. Answer B. A leading British suffragette who campaigned for women's right to vote. Emmeline Pankhurst was instrumental in the women's suffrage movement in the UK. Question 44. What is the British Broadcasting Corporation? BBC. And when was it founded? A. A private television network founded in 1960. B. A public service broadcaster founded in 1922. C. A governmental news agency established in 1945. D. A commercial radio station launched in 1932. Answer. B. A public service broadcaster founded in 1922. The BBC, one of the oldest and most prestigious broadcasters in the world, was established as a public service broadcaster in 1922. Question 45. What was the impact of the Black Death on medieval England? A. It initiated the War of the Roses. B. It caused significant population decline and social upheaval. C. It led to the discovery of America. D. It resulted in the establishment of the Church of England. Answer. B. It caused significant population decline and social upheaval. The Black Death, a devastating global epidemic of bubonic plague that struck Europe and Asia in the mid-1300s, led to a massive population decline and significant social changes in medieval England. Question 46. What is the main role of the Prime Minister? A. To serve as the head of the Church of England. B. To act as the head of government, leading the executive branch. C. To represent the UK in the British Commonwealth. D. To preside over the House of Lords. Answer. B. To act as the head of government, leading the executive branch. The Prime Minister is the head of government in the UK and is responsible for overseeing the operation of the government and the execution of policy. Question 47. What are the responsibilities of the Home Secretary? A. Managing foreign diplomatic relations. B. Overseeing domestic affairs such as policing, security, and immigration. C. Handling the country's finances and economic policy. D. Supervising education and cultural matters. Answer. B. Overseeing domestic affairs such as policing, security, and immigration. The Home Secretary is a senior government minister responsible for the internal affairs of England and Wales, particularly related to security, policing, and immigration. Question 48. What is the significance of Hadrian's Wall? A. It was built to mark the boundary of the Roman Empire in Britain. B. It commemorates the Battle of Hessytings. C. It was a defensive fortification against Viking invasions. D. It is the oldest standing structure in the United Kingdom. Answer. A. It was built to mark the boundary of the Roman Empire in Britain. Hadrian's Wall was constructed under the reign of Emperor Hadrian to signify the northern limit of Roman Britain and to act as a defensive fortification. Question 49. What historical figure is known as the Bard of Avon? A. Charles Dickens. B. William Shakespeare. C. Geoffrey Chaucer. D. Jane Austen. Answer. B. William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, often called the Bard of Avon, is celebrated as one of the greatest playwrights and poets in English literature. Question 50. What does the term Union Jack refer to? A. The Constitution of the United Kingdom. B. The national anthem of the UK. C. The national flag of the United Kingdom. D. A famous ship from the Royal Navy. Answer. C. The national flag of the United Kingdom. The Union Jack, also known as the Union flag, is the national flag of the UK.